Cardon here, yet again, with another video. So some of you guys have been asking me about my pre-deadlift routine, so I thought I'd go over that before I showed you today's workout, which unfortunately I missed a lift. But so again, we'll start with the day before I deadlift. So for the past year or so, I have been taking off basically every single day before I deadlift. Same thing with squat, basically workout, take off, workout, take off. So again, I'm coming in rested, and I know you guys think I'm like maxing out every day. A heavy single is not the same thing as like an all-time PR, guys, even if it looks like all out. When I was hitting, 855 and 863 back in the fall, I was taking several weeks before the attempts. So anyway, so again, I'm off the day before. Pretty normal breakfast, I'd say. I will go maybe like 200 milligrams caffeine, just so I don't get a headache from withdrawal. Maybe around 11 or so, I'll get the Dunkin' Donuts sandwich that I sometimes get. It is in my vegan full day of eating, if you are interested. It's basically English muffin, Beyond sausage patty, and hash browns. It's pretty good, like a ton of protein in it, so I definitely get that a couple times a week. Ideally, before a big deadlift day, I would say Chipotle. Reason being, a ton of carbs, ton of salt. I'm definitely going to have a ton of water. My body weight is basically always the heaviest the day after I have Chipotle. Ideally, again, I take a nap after that around 1 o'clock or so. Obviously, you guys might not be able to take a nap with your schedule, but that is ideal for me, again, before a big lift. So then going on to dinner, I'd say my go-to pre-deadlift meal lately has been pad thai tofu with no egg and a side of white rice. Rice doesn't come with pad thai for some reason, but definitely ton of carbs, ton of protein in that. That's just been my go-to before a deadlift day. I'm definitely very routine oriented, if you can't tell. So that night or so, I'd say go to bed anywhere 10:30 to 11:30. I've been falling asleep on the couch like crazy these days. So yeah, then I'm going to wake up pretty early, obviously, somewhere between, I think 5:30 this morning, but usually between 6 and 7:30, I will wake up. Probably a little bit bigger breakfast. I'm more careful to plan out something. I've been going with oatmeal more than just cereal on my big deadlift days, then a bagel and my protein smoothie. So then after that, pre-workout, I'd say today was like a scoop and maybe a half, maybe not quite that much of a Mr. Hyde. So 500 to 600 milligrams of caffeine, and whatever orals I might be taking at that time, I will take with my pre-workout, which was Anavar and a little T-ball today. Probably going to take off from that for a few weeks now, as I just work more on form. But anyway, so I'll get to the gym by around 9:30 or so. Actually, today I think it was earlier than that, like 8. But so yeah, nothing too crazy. I just do foam rolling, light stretching. I definitely take a long time when I'm doing this. I'm very, I'm in no rush, obviously. Maybe you guys are with your work schedule potentially, but I try to not be in a rush when I'm doing my warm-up sets. I really only do, 2 or 3 reps max when I'm warming up. And after 405, if I'm just doing a heavy single that day, I'll only do singles. You're going to see the 725 single that I do before my 825 top set. So yeah, 5 to 7 minutes, I'd say, between sets. So yeah, you'll see the 825 soft lockout that I hit. Or I don't know why people like to debate me, like if it's like a soft lockout or not. Like, I'm saying I didn't get the lift. I don't know why that matters. I've done more in the past anyway. But anyway, so then you'll see after that, I try to do maybe 1 or 2 down sets with heavy doubles or singles. Again, I'm pretty fatigued after my top set, especially today, obviously. So generally, it's not that impressive after the top single. Then I try to do some deficits. I did up to 655 today. And then after that, I was actually sort of not happy with my form. And I think the reason I had the soft lockout today was because I've sort of started rounding more when I'm in the starting position, just because I've been going so heavy lately, and I've sort of reverted back to what I've been doing in the past. So after that, you can see I do a few light sets with a stiff bar where I keep my back straighter, which is what I'm going to try to work on in my next workout or two. You know, I've been going so heavy these last few weeks, so we're going to try to focus more on form for a little bit before we make that push for 900, maybe train with a stiff bar, you know, actually heavy. I rarely ever do that in my next workout or two, just so I can just focus on keeping my back straight. Sometimes I like get reliant on too much whip, if that makes any sense, from the deadlift bar. So again, that's going to make me round more, thinking that, you know, the ROM is so short I can get away with it. But you know, long term, got to focus on form a little bit more. So you know, here are the clips from today, guys. The last warm up, 825, some deficits, and the stiff bars with a straighter back at the end. So that's really it, guys. That's basically my routine.